Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to solve LeetCode problem 1338, reduce array size to the half. Before we go through the description and examples and solution for this problem, I just want to mention that my channel focuses on helping people who are preparing for coding interviews and Java interviews, and on my channel I have over 100 solved problems like coding problems that are from like big tech companies like Amazon, Apple, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Yahoo, etc. And those problems are handpicked problems that constitute different varieties that includes dynamic programming, linked list problems, graph problems, binary search tree problems, binary search related problems, logical problems, as well as the string related interview questions. So if you are preparing for coding interviews, this channel will definitely be helpful for your interview preparation. So please subscribe to this channel now. So let's go through the problem statement. You are given an integer array R. You can choose a set of integers and remove all the occurrences of these integers in the array. Return minimum size of the set so that at least half of the integers of the array are removed. Right, so you can remove half of the elements, so the array size will reduce to half basically, right? So they have given one few examples over here. So let's take one example, this over here, and this is the input array, and we have to find out the minimum size of minimum number of elements that we can choose, right, to reduce, so that our array size will be reduced to the half of its original size, right? So right now the array size, let's count the elements: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, right? 10 elements are there in the array. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, right? So 10 elements are currently in the array, so we have to reduce the array to half, right? So at least we have to remove some 5 elements from this array basically, so the array will be reduced to half. So and what they are saying is we once we choose any element, all the occurrences of that elements will be removed, right? So what it means is, for example, if we choose 3, let's say, to remove from this array, then all these 3 will be removed, right? 1 2 3 4, like this. That is what the problem is saying. So so first thing comes into our mind by reading the problem statement is we can definitely use a greedy approach to solve this problem, right? Because we can greedily choose the element which has the maximum frequency, right? So because in that way we can reach to our target of reducing the array size to half, right, in the minimum deletions of the elements, right? So this is the greedy approach, where we will greedily choose what is the numbers with the maximum frequency, right? So for that we will first, how we will solve this problem is we will first create a hash map of every element in this array and its frequency. So let me just draw a hash map here so we can like go step by step. So first element in this array we will create, like in the hash map we will create, is 3, right? So 3 has a frequency 4 here. So 3 has frequency 4, and then 5 has frequency 3 here, right? 5 has frequency 3 here. 2 has frequency 2. 2 has frequency 2 here, and 7 has frequency 1, right? 7 has frequency 1. So this is our hash map, a frequency map, right? Every number we have, and we know how many times the number is appearing in the array, right? So what we will do after the creation of the hash map is we will create a priority queue, right? Because priority queue is the max heap implementation in Java that we will use. So let's just consider that, let's say this is the priority queue we have, right? So I can show you like how the priority queue we will use here. So so we will, what we will do is we will put all these elements into priority queue, and the priority queue is sorted on the basis of frequency of every number, right? So when we put all, this is our priority queue, PQ, right? Priority queue. So when we put all these elements into priority queue, as you can see that 3 4 will be in the front, right? This is the highest frequency element, so it will be in the top of the priority queue. Then 5 3 will be there, the next element, because 3 is the next highest frequency in these numbers, right? And after that 2 will be there because 2 is the lesser than 5's frequency, right? And after that 7 will be there, right? 7 has the least frequency, which is 1, right? So this is how the priority queue look like. So this is the rear end, and this is the front end of the priority queue. So whenever we remove any element, the front element will get removed. So after the priority queue is filled with all the numbers and its frequency, we will start removing element one by one, right? So first, and we will keep one count here. So now we know the size that we want to achieve, right? Our size, target size is 5, right? That we want to achieve, and then counter, we will create one count variable, and that count variable will be 0 in the beginning. So we will start polling elements from the priority queue. Polling means we are removing elements from priority queue. So 3 4 will come out, and it means frequency will be 4, right? So we will use like we will increment our count from 0 to 4, means 4 elements we have already uh, removed, right? Means size is already now 4 of removed elements. After that we will remove the 3, right? And we will keep checking if we have already reached our target size 5, right? Target size is 5. So now our count, it becomes 4 plus 3 is 7, right? So now 7 is greater than 5, right? 7 is greater than our target size 5, which means that we already have achieved our target size of removing the, like, making the array size to half, right? Now our array size is already less than half basically. So in only two deletions we have achieved, right? This is one, and this is two deletions we have achieved. So we have to output that number here, right? So we will output that number 2 here. 2 is number of elements that we have removed from the priority queue to achieve our array size should be like half, right? Or less than like half basically. So this is how we are going to solve this problem using greedy approach and using hash map and priority queue. So let's take a look at the implementation now. So here, as you can see, I created first a size variable. This is the length of the array, right? And then I created a map. This is for every number and its frequency, right? And we just loop through the array, and we populated the map, right? So now our map has every number in the array and its frequency. Then we created a priority queue here, right? And priority queue is basically holding entry objects of the map, right? These are the entry objects, right? In the java.util.map has an entry. So this is our number. First key is the number and the value is the frequency, right? And we are going to sort these elements based on the frequency of every number, right? So this is the way we can use lambda expression here, entry 1, entry 2, and entry 1 dot get value. If it is less than entry 2 dot get value, then we will just return 1, otherwise minus 1, right? This is the way we can create a comparator for priority queue, right? On based on which the priority queue decides how to sort the elements, right? So after that we will just add all the map entries, right, into our priority queue here using the add all method. Means basically we have added all these, right? 3 5 2 7, all these entries into the priority queue here, right? After that I created one variable current size and count, right? So and we just created one entry variable for to capture the maps entry, right? Because whenever we will poll elements from the priority queue, they will be of type entry, right? Because that's what our priority queue has here, as you can see, right? So while priority queue has some elements in it, right, and the current size is less than our half size divided by 2, means our target size. So until that is true, then we wanted to keep polling the elements from the priority queue, and then we want to increase the current size, right, that we have polled values, right, basically. So because we only want to keep polling the elements until we reach our target of making it half, right, or lesser than half basically, right? the original array. So that is why we have used the current size. As you can see here, current size is less than size divided by 2. Until that is true and priority queue has some elements, we will loop through it and we will keep incrementing counts to understand how many elements we have removed from priority queue, right? Because that is what will form our uh, basically minimum, like this one, right? Minimum size of set that will form, right? So that is how our solution uh, will work. So let us look into the same problem that we like same example that they have given. The first one, we'll just run our code quickly. So as you can see, we are getting correct answer 2 here. So let's use all the examples that they have here, right? All these examples. So and make sure our code is working with all these unit test cases. So our code is working correctly with all these unit test cases, right? So we can go ahead and submit our solution. So our solution is accepted by LeetCode, 44% better on than other submissions and 68% better on memory side, which is a decent submission. So this is the way we can reduce array size to the half, right? This is a we solve this problem using greedy approach and using hash map and priority queue, right? Because hash map we used to understand each number's frequency, and then we created a priority queue based on the number of frequency. So we want to keep numbers with the highest frequency in the front of the queue, right? So this is the greedy approach, so that we can reach our target of reducing the array size to half in the least amount of numbers, right? Least amount, minimum size basically, right? Offset. So if you haven't already looked into my channel's playlist for LeetCode and LeetCode solutions, it has over like 200 solved different variety of problems, from big tech companies like Amazon, Google, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, Yahoo, etc. So those problem consist of like different varieties, and basically they include like dynamic programming problems, then linked list related interview questions, then graph related interview questions, binary search tree questions, then binary search related interview questions, and lot of other like logical interview questions, BFS, DFS related questions are there. So matrix, different like two-dimensional matrix related interview questions are there. So go through it if you are preparing for coding interviews or simply want to learn Java, then they will definitely be helpful to you. Also there is another playlist called as Java interview, which focuses on like telephonic interview questions that are frequently asked in Java, and how to answer those questions is explained there. So please go through it as well. If you find this video helpful, and if you like the style, like interview style of explanation with examples, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Your subscription to the channel is really important, because that is the way the video can reach to more people who are preparing for coding interviews as well as Java interviews. They can also watch these videos and get helped, and they can learn different techniques also. So please subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching the video.